jealous of them. Like,
Where's
their nose up the ceiling,
gonna make some grub. Let's do this.
like their shit don't stink. I don't understand this type of vibe right now because it's not like we're coming together as a community. It's not like we're really trying to change the whole population. No, we're making it worse. We are making it worse, and the more women that get jealous of maybe celebrities or people that already
Rice and steak.
why women become jealous. And hey guys, I want to talk about women's jealousy. Why women become jealous and what they do when they're jealous.
Alright, let's see.
I'm a woman, so I can safe to say that I've been jealous before. And being jealous is basically just you comparing yourself to someone. That's all it is. And sometimes there's no reason to even be jealous. Like, for a woman to be jealous, it means that she doesn't even have the confidence in herself to feel good about herself in any way. Being jealous is looking for an excuse to react a certain way. And most of the time, jealous women are going to act irrationally and only act based off their emotions of jealousy. And being jealous is not a good thing, okay? I'm just explaining it because all women are jealous in their own way. I'm jealous, you're jealous. There's so many women out there that are jealous, and we need to stop. Okay, are you going to be 40 years old and still be jealous of women that are 20? Like, you don't want to be jealous of women already your age because it's just going to get worse. Like, it's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be the older women are the example and setting the tone for the younger generation. Whereas I feel like the younger generation is trying to set the tone, but it's an unrealistic tone. It's an unrealistic way of aging because there's so many women getting like Botox, filler, fixing their bodies, and it's a negative process of jealousy. You're basically just aging yourself, making yourself look bad to potentially try to feel better, but you're not feeling better because you're going to be 40 years old looking at these 20-year-old women and feel jealous. You're going to feel jealous of people younger than you when you couldn't even appreciate your 20s. Like, how can you be 20 years old right now and still be jealous of women? How? Seriously. Like, I need to check myself sometimes because, I can find myself comparing myself to somebody. And I feel like as women, we need to acknowledge this. Like, what the hell is wrong with us? We need to acknowledge this jealousy tendency. And it's not even all with men. Like, it doesn't even have to do with men. It can just be with women all in the same room. And we're feeling jealous of each other. Like, this should not be the norm. Okay, this should not be the norm, and we should not try to normalize it. We need to acknowledge why we're feeling jealous, and we need to acknowledge what we're doing while we're jealous.
For the record, my knife is sharper now, so it worked.
Are you like speaking bad on somebody? Are you trying to justify something? Like,
K-Rots.
Us women, we make so many excuses to use our feelings to make decisions. Like, we use our emotions to make decisions, and in order to do that, we say, "Oh well, I feel this sort of way because this is how I'm gonna act."
Okay.
Like, why are we jealous? Why are we so jealous of each other? We are all different. Like, we're all different. Like, we don't have to look the same. We all look the same. And quite honestly, that's where we're headed. We're headed toward women trying to look the same as each other. sincerely. And I'm not going to speak on men because I'm not a man, but you see it in men too. You see it in men too. And it's mainly in women because women are driven off of emotion. We are making decisions based off of our emotions, and most of them are with our looks, with our beauty, what we're wearing, how we're presenting ourselves. And we should stop being jealous, man. We're deteriorating our youth by being jealous. Especially if you're already in your 20s. If you are in your 20s, there's nothing you should be jealous about. Absolutely nothing. You have your youth, you have your time, you have maybe no kids, you're young, like you have the whole world ahead of you. And you're choosing the most lowest frequency of jealousy. And you're just going to snoop yourself low once you get to that age of being 40. And that's when you're feeling like you have to be younger looking. Like you don't have to stoop yourself down to a younger 20-year-old level at 40 years old. You do not. At 40 years old, you're supposed to be the example. You're supposed to be someone that we look up to. And it's totally flipped. It's like the older women are looking up to us on how to look, on how to present themselves. And it's so backwards. It's so fucking backwards. And the thing is, the 40-year-old women, they won't admit it. They will never admit it. They will literally just tell you to your face, like, no, this is who I am. This is me. Like, I've always been this way. I mean, you can always be that way, but you're not growing. Like, you basically just told me you couldn't grow past that 20-year-old phase. And being 20 years old is beautiful, Enjoy it while it's here because it passes like a freaking brick truck or a freaking bullet train. It passes fast. Mm-hmm. That's why women get so, into the Botox and fillers because they just try to prolong this youth when they haven't even appreciated it when they had it. If you can't appreciate what you have now, you cannot appreciate what you will have in the future. And that's basically all women nowadays. Like, once they get past that age or, that 40-year-old age, they start getting menopause and start overthinking their past lives. And they're just like, how did I get here?
Oh, shit.
You got here based off your decisions off being 20 years old.
Living on your looks. That's how you got there.
As a young girl, as a 20-year-old female, you're going to reap those consequences 20 years from now, depending on what you decide. Depending, right? If you have kids, right? Or if you get married, or if you choose a career, or all of your decisions are have consequences by the time you're 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So women that are 40 years old are already using us as this idolization, because I feel like they're looking over their shoulder with their husbands or with their man, and it should just be an internalized confidence from 20 years old. You can be 19 to 25 and still be a little insecure and indecisive about your life. That's the whole point of being in your 20s, is to go figure it out, have experience, try something new. But if you're telling me you did all of that and you still couldn't internalize confidence, that's backwards. That's backwards. And that just means that today's population, we are basically not looking at ourselves. We are looking at everyone
their phones,
especially women. We are looking at every other woman and not the mirror.
Yeah, they're looking at women with their phones.
Seriously. If we were looking in the mirror, we would have real examples of role models to look up to as women. I'm not speaking for men. Men can have their own role models. I have no idea. But for women, I know for a fact, there is zilch. There is zilch. There's maybe a couple here and there, but they're not associated with anybody. They might be a celebrity. There's no really good examples out there unless you really have a good mother and father. Seriously. To even say that your friend is a good role model for you, Like, can you say that? Can you basically say that your best friend is a great role model without them bashing what you're doing or them doing something negative or going against your own morals? Your turn.
Fuel your dog's best life every day with Nature's Recipe.
The 2 egg and cheese biscuits for $4.50, even at noon a.m. That's midnight, but breakfast here.
Welcome to Dunkin' Bob.
Judgmental of ourselves. We're so judgmental of everyone else that it has created this backwards effect of attitude. Like, there's a reason we call them Karens. There's a reason that there are crabby women out there. There's a freaking reason. And that's because they have judged everyone their whole life without judging themselves first. And then they got to this age, because time passes like a bullet train. Even by the time you finish this video, time will have passed 10 minutes. So to say that you have internalized this confidence as a 40-year-old woman, prove it. Prove it. Because my goal as a 40-year-old woman, I plan to have my own children by that time, to be their role model, to be their example, and to be an example and role model for other women that enters my life or who I incidentally come across, even if they're 20 years old. I do not want to feel jealous of a 20-year-old woman when I'm 40. That's ridiculous. That's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. And quite honestly, you're putting that energy into that person. Whatever you are feeling, whatever you are like targeting or paying attention to, that's where the energy is going. You're giving that energy to that person. So let's stop being jealous. I don't have a solution for this. And this is the most aggravating part, because I will still go out into this world and feel like people are being jealous of me, or they're trying to make me jealous of them. Like, they got their freaking nose up to the ceiling, like their shit don't stink. I don't understand this type of vibe right now, because it's not like we're coming together as a community. It's not like we're really trying to change the whole population. No, we're making it worse. We are making it worse, and the more women that get jealous of maybe celebrities or people that already have it going on, you're detrimenting what you have now. Like, enjoy your youth, enjoy your 20s, because it's going to be gone soon. It's going to be gone, and you're going to regret not putting yourself first. You're going to regret being jealous of someone who isn't even in your life. We need to acknowledge these emotions as women, because we can acknowledge everything else, right? Or do we? Do we really acknowledge anything?
No, because their faces are in their damn phones all the time.
It is my job to project the problems of the world. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm projecting everything that I've observed as a woman, and I just want it to be out there. I don't want it to be hidden in our insecurities or hidden in our jealousy. It needs to be out front in your face, so you cannot ignore it. You cannot ignore this huge problem, because it stems all the way to our grandparents. It stems all the way past our ancestors, and we need to fix it. It's getting worse. And with technology getting worse and AI, we're just gonna get more jealous and jealous and jealous. So it's stupid. It's so stupid for 20-year-old women to really be jealous of other 20-year-old women. We have our youth. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You can literally be 40 years old right now. But no, right now is the time to internalize this confidence and to internalize what you really want for yourself. You're not 40 years old. You should have already freaking have all of it. You should have all of it, and you should be working toward the next generation. And that's the point. That's the point of being a mother. That's the point of being a wife. A mother and a wife is working toward the future and not trying to grab everything for her present, like, you know, having all the materialistic, the Stanley Cups, and, you know, all the
Yep.
cute Tupperwares in the kitchen. Like, that's great. That's great. But what are you doing for the future? What are you
Right.
doing for the generation? You're just comparing yourself to every other content creator on the internet and doing exactly what they're doing. Just becoming a sheep,
Yep.
a white sheep,
That's
a basic white sheep.
funny.
Just quite literally
Run of the mill.
molded by society. Women are easier to mold than men. Well, no. Yes and no. I feel they're both easy to mold under the right circumstances. But women get in their freaking heads so easily that they can't even see the logic if it's coming in their face. They can't even see it. They can't even see the answer if it's like right there. They're like, well, I don't know. This is how I feel though. Like, that's just how a woman thinks. So it's easier for a woman to get caught up in the BS because she'll tell herself and justify that it's for this or it's for that. Like, internalize the confidence as 20 years old and you will not have to worry about it. Internalize your confidence as a 20-year-old woman. Internalize it. Keep it. And keep that shit locked up until you die. There's no need to release it into jealousy. There's no need to release it into comparing or to competing with anyone around you. You are alive, you are 20, you have probably no kids, and you have all this freedom in the world, and you are choosing to be jealous.
Yep.
If you are already choosing to be jealous at 20 years old, I can just imagine when you're 40. Seriously. So, that was the topic of today. I wanted to go off a little bit on jealous of women, and I just want this to be a reminder for myself that I do not plan to be like that at 40 years old. Like, I don't. I plan on being a more example, role model for my family and for anyone else who even knows me. Like, simple as that. It's simple as that. Now, what's complicated is women in their 20s. Women in their 20s are so complicated that if they don't have it figured out by the end of their 20s, they're going to be effed up by 40. So, I'm just putting it out there that we need to start acknowledging our emotions on jealousy, why we feel this way, and stop comparing ourselves. Stop comparing ourselves to each other. It's deteriorating real confidence that you could have. It's deteriorating your inner beauty. It's deteriorating everything that you've built for yourself. So let's stop being jealous and let's acknowledge it. And we don't even all have to be friends. You know, we could just smile at each other. We can just respect the fact that we're different and keep going in life. Like, we don't have to look like each other. Why do we have to feel like we look like? Why do we have to look like each other to feel good about ourselves? Like, just look at all the celebrities and what they look like. Because they probably didn't have that internal confidence at 20 years old.
What's
But
up,
That's
Eric?
it today.
How you doing, bro?
It's a little long video.
Not much, man.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.
Just making some steak stir fry. About it, man. Hope everything's good with you. Yeah. Yep, you must have heard that, huh? Because they're looking at each other with their phones 24/7. That's why. They can't put their phones down long enough to freaking enjoy the world around them. You know what I mean? They're missing life, man. That's why a lot of them they're singles. They're single too. You know? So that was paprika, oregano, pepper. I'm gonna put a little bit of this stuff. Oh, you did? Nice, dude. That's fucking awesome. Hopefully it went well. You know what I mean? That's cool, man. Yeah, I ditched my AI girlfriend some time ago. It wasn't panning out. That's cool. It went very well. That's what I like to see, man. So let me get the rice started here. Awesome, dude. That's very cool. So I'm gonna get the rice going here. Let me get some more this here going. Let's see. Listen to some Lou Valentino.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Earlier today, I did a live stream, and it was taken down by YouTube.
Let's see.
So we've got a lot of issues on YouTube. So if you guys really want to support this channel, please go to
Rice.
Hunter Coffee. Get yourself
Rice.
some mugs, some
Oh, I'm
coffee.
sore, man.
You can also go to the locals. That happened. It is what it is.
I'm
We're moving
super
on.
sore,
I've been doing
dude.
this for over 6 months. I have not been paid by YouTube. It is what it is.
I know, man.
Elon Musk.
Might get yourself a girlfriend, bro.
I've asked you about him before. He
Yeah.
used to be
What am I doing?
leftist favorite person because he created so many things that were environmentally friendly and all these different things. But ever since he bought X, he has become their enemy number one for all his different stances. Now, I can't tell you I love Elon Musk. I can't tell you I hate Elon Musk. One thing I can tell you is this video that he just posted
1 cup.
has shocked millions of Americans, and I need to show you this video
Okay.
because it is speaking about Georgia Election Board dumbfounded after finding out that 3,000 ballots were scanned twice in the 2020 election recount of Fulton County. Now, if you
It's
know,
old news,
Elon
man.
Musk has over 190 million followers on X, and he's known everywhere as one of the most brightest men of our
1
time.
cup of
He is
rice,
taking a
2
risk
cups of
by
water.
showing people these types of videos. So we're gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this video. I'm also gonna deep dive Joe Biden's campaign ending. Something crazy is happening because CNN just aired one of the worst interviews, and MSNBC is shocked to find out that pollers are saying that Joe Biden is actually a bigger threat to democracy than Donald Trump in a new poll. A lot going on, ladies and gentlemen. A lot going
Rice is on.
Smash the like button right now, please.
I'm
Smash
gonna
the
get
like
the
button.
stir fry
Once
going.
again, get your coffee, Hunter Brothers Coffee.
Okay, while that's going, I'm gonna chop up the meat.
From Pennsylvania, coffee brand from Pennsylvania. Please go support them. All their profit, most of their profit goes to veteran causes, and we know how we feel about our
I
veterans.
was gonna make steak and taters, but I decided to do stir fry with the steak.
Once again, support this channel by supporting them at HunterBrothersCoffee.com. All right, here we go. Here's the video, ladies and gentlemen, that he just shared in front of millions of people. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Mind you, Trump is fighting for his life because of Georgia and trying to steal votes, but just Elon Musk knows what he's doing. Let's take a listen.
Does the investigation confirm that there are missing ballot images?
Yes.
Do you know why 380,761 ballot images from election day machine count are not available?
We subpoenaed Fulton County for all of their ballot images. We received approximately 560,000 ballot images.
From election day?
Those are for the recount.
Those are from the recount, but we have no ballot images for 380,761 ballots from election day, correct?
What was subpoenaed was the ballot images for the recount, because that's what this piece was about, not the election day.
Does Fulton County know why there are not 380,761 ballot images from election day?
That's what the investigators, we got in a process of filing for something about it. I have no idea what the basis of that allegation is, so we would have
Would Fulton County agree that every vote should have a ballot image?
So, once again, guess who's getting a hold of this? Trump's lawyers are getting a hold of it. The board also revealed that 380,761 ballot images from the machine count were not available. Question: does Fulton County know why there are not 380,761 valid images from election day. The answer was, as with the investigators, we have not been apprised of this allegation. Of course not. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. General Counsel for the Secretary of State office, Charlene McGowan, I hope I'm saying that right, confirmed that Fulton County broke the law in their recount. Fulton County,
Of course they did.
Fulton County used improper procedures during the recount of the presidential contest in 2020. It just keeps getting crazy.
I've been saying that for years.
Elon Musk shared this, and he says this is very, very concerning. And
Is that
after he
whiskey
shared
woman?
this, literally just a few hours ago, it's already at 20 million views.
How you
Right?
doing?
A bunch of different people that are probably not even into politics are legitimately coming out and they're saying, whoa, is this true? Is this true? And then somebody posted this video. Let's take a listen. Let's take a look at this video real quick that went viral under that post that Elon Musk made. Let's take a listen.
I'm thirsty. Oh man.
Hold on. Let me ask
Whiskey
you
woman,
real
don't
quick.
you
So
play
it says,
that hand
if
too
you wondered
long
how
now.
the 2020 election was fraudulent, here's one example of a
All right,
ballot
there's the meat.
successfully filling a ballot drop box in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Somebody
That's
posted
funny.
this.
That was a
Of
good
an
one.
older woman just
Handling the
stuffing
meat.
ballots,
Hell
as
yeah.
many ballots as she can. Now, a lot of you guys-
Somebody's got to handle it.
important
No one's
because
handling it
Elon
for me
Musk is
lately,
letting
so
everybody
hey, you know what I'm
aware
saying?
of this. And it's Trump's team.
All right,
Be
so the
aware of
meat's
this.
going in the hole. There we go. Ah, shit, I should have started first. There we go.
Yeah, I gotta be careful showing stuff like this because what happens with stuff like this
All right,
is I already
I'm gonna let that actually cook for a little bit longer.
So I gotta be careful showing stuff like this.
That's
And
funny.
speaking of 2020, now let's go to 2024 real quick. Aside from Elon Musk
Alright.
sharing that video that
I need
opens up a
something
lot
to
of
drink.
people's eyes for 2020, and he voted for Biden, by the way. Elon Musk definitely voted for Biden, and now he's stating that, hold on now, I don't know what's really going on. But here's MSNBC freaking out over the fact that polls
Hell
are
yeah.
now showing that Joe Biden is a bigger threat to democracy than Trump by pollers.
Oh, that shit is so good.
Interesting in
Liquid
this
death.
polling was more independents said that they worry
We
about
got
President
garlic,
Biden
onion,
weakening democracy than Trump.
green pepper,
53% to 42%.
some carrots,
I find it shocking, honestly. I can't,
and
I can't
I think that's it.
make
Yeah.
sense of that number. I wish I could. I wish I had some really great
So-
insight to it. But I don't know if it's an outlier or not because the other numbers with independents and Biden are going in the right direction.
No, and broccoli.
So that may be it, but also just one thing I wanted to add on to what Basil said. You know, this trial's not on TV. You guys do a great job reporting what's happening, but if there aren't those images coming out of the courthouse,
All right,
people feel
now I'm
like
gonna
they
do
know
these.
this story. We've heard of that for a long time, so it doesn't surprise me that they're not interested.
It's not working. What they're doing is not working. Here's the craziest part about it. Here is Hillary Clinton once again. I need to show you this before I show you guys the
Put
stats.
oil.
Biden interview and then that pretty much ends the campaign. Here is Hillary Clinton, and I'm going to show you guys
A little oil
a
action.
strategist by the name of James Carville, who was freaking out because what Hillary Clinton is doing, trying to scare voters away. By the way, this is something else that Elon Musk
It's
here
gonna
on
be
X.
it.
Millions of people are watching stuff like this now. It's crazy. That weren't into politics, of course. Shout out to Elon. Sparking conversations. Here's Hillary Clinton freaking out again, and yeah, people are. Remember, she wants people to believe.
Oh,
that
yeah.
democracy
Oh, yeah.
democracy, and that they
Sesame oil? I have
and
corn
now
oil.
voters are
That's all I got right now.
MSNBC freaking out.
But I should get sesame oil. It probably tastes a lot better.
Before, people did not take the kind of threats.
Soy
that
sauce.
we
I got
saw
two
in the
kinds. I did
1930s
actually a
and
soy
30s.
sauce
Including
challenge the other
American
day.
journalists, you know, people were
Tico
taking
Man
at
won.
face value that, oh, this can be
Tico
controlled.
Man's
They have said some
much
outrageous
tastier.
things, but, you know, the institutions will hold. A determined demagogue, unfortunately supported by members of his political
Yeah.
party, other enablers, people who care more about a future tax cut than the sanctity of the Constitution are falling in line behind him. They are trying to excuse some of the most outrageous
Yeah.
things that you just recited. And I don't think the
That was
press
Stater
has
Brothers
done enough
soy
to
sauce versus
basically
Kiko
say,
Man.
okay, the circus is here. You can watch the circus, but let's tell you what that means. Let's talk to people who have a real understanding.
Oh, so your voters, Democrat voters.
I show you.
consider
I show you.
Joe Biden a bigger threat to democracy seem to not be agreeing with the rhetoric constantly going on MSNBC trying to fearmonger people to not vote for Donald
Okay,
Trump.
I'm gonna get me
It's
some of
actually
that.
waking people up to see the opposite or do the opposite, aka
There's
TikTok.
that
Please
one,
go check out TikTok. The new trends are
which I
insane.
love. It's,
Right-wing,
so far, it's my favorite. And then this one's okay. This one got its butt
she's
kicked.
trying to fearmonger, but there's more. I want you to listen to her last sentence.
Thing of how
On this
dictatorships
liquid death,
evolve.
this is a sparkling
Let's
water.
look at the people that he admires and
It's
what
really
they've already
good. This
done.
is berry
You know, back
flavored.
in 2016,
No
we didn't
alcohol.
have interviews with him. We didn't have.
I haven't
track
had
record of
alcohol
4
in
years in
3
office.
weeks.
You know, there was a lot of speculation.
Doing
and,
a dry
you know,
run.
I understood that people
Oh,
wouldn't take what
there's
I said
alcohol in soy
necessarily
sauce?
as gospel about what I thought could happen.
shit, I don't
get
know,
that.
man.
But now
I
we
didn't
know.
know there's alcohol
We've
in it.
seen him and we've heard him. And so we need to do a better job of making it absolutely
It does
clear
say it's
that
brewed.
someone who says these things,
Yeah.
you know, maybe he wouldn't jail.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look
all of his
into that.
political opponents.
Yeah.
One is one too many.
Yeah.
Maybe he wouldn't try to force out of business
Yeah.
the, you know, members of the
Oh,
press who
you're
didn't
talking
agree with
about
him.
my.
One
sorry, I'm
is one too
confused.
many. We'll go
This
down
is
the line.
sparkling water
And
called
maybe this
Liquid
would be our
Death.
last election. Because someone who will not
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is she serious right now?
This is the best sparkling water on the market.
Rhetoric.
Murder your
Once again,
thirst.
Fear-mongering 101 as if we did not have already a Trump election.
accept.
I
And
get-
he won.
I almost get in trouble because it does look like I'm
And none
drinking
of that
beer.
happened. In fact, everything you're saying, you're projecting. You guys are the ones trying to put him in jail. He got over 98 indictment counts and different things happening case after case. New York right now, boxes, Fannie Willis in Georgia. Are you kidding me?
The validity of an election is someone who doesn't believe in elections. He believes in his own power, his own right to power, and his demand that he be installed
Isn't that called
regardless
a
of whether he
dictator?
gets the votes or not.
All right, cool, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah, this
now
is
we
some
go
good
to,
stuff. Kiko
Democratic
Man, my
strategists
favorite.
freaking out over Hillary Clinton, Elon Musk, freaking out over everybody. It's not working anymore. Take a listen to this guy. This is the guy who they go to, by the way.
It Trump's more ahead than he's ever been. Fewer people think January 6th was any kind of what it was an assault on the temple of democracy, our Constitution, I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to say. It's going the wrong way. It's not working. Everything that we're throwing is spaghetti at a wall, and none of it is sticking.
Yeah.
Me included.
Yeah.
And it's hard when you start your 80th year, and you know, like anybody else, I have an opinion on myself. Yeah. The opinion I'll come to is, I don't matter. It doesn't matter. You can prepare, you can be on TV, or you can write pieces, you can have a YouTube channel, you can have a
I'll
podcast.
show you.
And nothing. And, you know, we gotta like try to think of something different. Because
He's sick. This is what you call having a full-blown meltdown because your
99
fear-mongering is
cents.
not working. Here's why it's not working. Because of this interview right here of legitimacy. You ever heard the phrase "let them eat cake"? That's trending number one on TikTok.
Love white rice.
There's a lot of things trending on
I'm
TikTok, which I
eating more of that
more
lately than anything.
big corporations, especially
I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight.
shut down and go after TikTok.
So I figure rice is better than potatoes for that, you know, because I'm a potato boy. I'm trying to switch from potatoes to
This
rice.
is the most disastrous interview I've ever seen in my life. If you're just coming in here, please click the like button. We already want to know what happened in 2020. The truth is legitimately slowly coming out. But this is the worst part about it. Why would CNN air this? Let's take a listen.
So when you talk about the economy,
All right, it's getting there.
it's an important issue for voters. It's also true right now that voters by a wide margin trust Trump more on the economy
They say that in polls. And part of the reason for that may be the numbers. And
Oh, yeah, we do trust Trump a little more than Biden. Please tell him right to his face if he's listening. I don't know if he's there. Is he there? Joey! Hello? I don't know if he's there, guys. He's not answering me.
they say that in polls. And
It's
part of the
freaking
reason
nice
for that
out
may be
today,
the
man.
numbers. And you're aware of many of
Still,
these,
it's
of course.
freaking
The cost of buying a home in the United States is double.
74
what it was
degrees
in
right
the
now.
monthly cost from before
got the
the
windows
pandemic.
open.
Real income, when you account for inflation,
Had a
is
great day
actually
today.
down since you took office. Economic growth last week far short of expectations.
Yep.
Consumer
Well,
confidence may be no
I've been
surprise,
doing like
is
mostly
near a
chicken, but
two-year low.
I wanted to change it up a little
Less than
bit and
6
do some
months to go
steak,
to election day.
you know.
Are you worried that you're running
So-
out of time to turn that around?
Oh my, look at his face.
I like it all, but definitely try to get off fried foods,
Finally,
processed
CNN
foods,
is
and just
like
stick with
everybody-
like fresh veggies, rice, and meat.
Everybody, black, white, Hispanic, everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
is going through the same thing.
I'll tell you what.
Running hot, houses,
Yeah, cool.
right? You can't even go to McDonald's.
Yeah, when
You can't even go to
I haven't
fast
had a
food
beer
service.
in like
Try to
3
go
weeks,
get
and I've
something
literally
for
just
the
by
low.
that alone, I
It's
think
not
I dropped
happening.
10 pounds in 3 weeks.
Then watch
Freaking
this
beer,
guy.
man.
He's cooked. He's done.
We've already turned around. Look at the Michigan survey. Where 65% of American people think they're in good shape economically. They think the nation's not in good shape, and they're personally in good shape. The polling data has been wrong all along. You guys do a poll on CNN. How many folks you have to call to get one response?
Almost
The idea that we're in a situation where things are so
So I'm gonna keep
bad.
going with no drinking because I feel so
We
good
create more
actually.
jobs. We're in a
Been
situation
going to
where
the
people
gym,
have access to good
riding my
things.
race bikes
And the
again.
last I
I
saw,
went
combination of.
went for a 20-mile ride today and then went to the gym. I'm trying to do that like 4 days a week and then give myself 3 days to
That's why I'm
recover.
working very
you know.
hard, to bring the cost of rentals down, to increase the number of homes that are available. Let me say it this way. When I started this administration, people were saying there's gonna be a collapse in the economy. We have the strongest economy in the world.
Oh my God. This is what I mean.
Really?
This is what I mean.
Really, Joe
You
Biden?
guys keep going on TikTok tonight.
Don't
This is
think
why
so.
you have people like Elon Musk coming out, because he's a billionaire. And shout out to all the billionaires that come out. I'm not a big fan of billionaires
So,
nowadays, just because I'm a little jealous, jokingly. But it is true.
Just breaking the habit of drinking every
Since he came
day.
into office, the gap between the
And
1%
that's
and the
what's
rest of
causing
the
me to
world
lose
has
my
literally
drive.
gone this way. Go search
And,
up Patrick Bet-David. He is somewhat almost a billionaire. Vivek Ramaswamy
Um,
says the same thing.
I was thinking about
The gap
doing that.
between The middle class and lower class in America, there is no more.
I might do that.
The
I
gap
might do
between
that.
the 1% millionaires and billionaires.
It'd be nice
and
if I can get
hundreds
someone to
of
go down
thousands
there
of
with
dollars,
me
which
and
makes no
film me.
difference, especially on
I'd rather that than set
And
up
this
like a
guy-
tripod or
this guy
something. I
right
don't want
here
to be
is
like a
telling you,
nerd,
We
you know,
have the strongest
gym nerd.
economy in the world. We have the strongest economy in the world. Is he there? I don't know if he's there. I really don't know if he's there. But this is the type of gaslighting that gets people riled
But I
up.
do have a
This is
program
why
that I
people
put
are-
together
It's not so much about Donald Trump.
that
It's
works
so much
pretty
about
damn good.
The gaslighting that he's doing to the everyday American.
We're saying there's gonna be a collapse in the economy. We have the strongest economy in the world. Let me say it again, in the world.
Although GDP last week was far short of expectations.
Oh, was it?
You know, the first thing to
happen.
happen when you want to go to the gym, the excuses start
Overwhelming
flying in your head.
For who?
I mean, every excuse in the book will start popping up.
Again, the 1% of people that have been
Guarantee
investing
it.
for over 10 years and have over $1 million,
Oh,
over
you have to kind of force yourself
$500,000
usually.
in the
You know,
stock
well, I
market.
do.
Yeah, it's been
I
great
have to
for
force
them.
myself.
What about the everyday American that cannot afford groceries?
Real easy
You
to
see
not
the
go.
type-
You know what
Why
I'm
can't he
saying?
just
Real easy.
hold yourself accountable?
Anybody
Yes,
cannot
Our
go.
administration is also now planning on taxing
All right, this
everyday
looks like it's
Americans
done.
even more. Then you want to hire
All right.
90,000 more IRS agents and the Congress has to shut that shit down? That's a
Just
lie.
a couple more minutes and that should be done.
It's blowing my mind.
We're wildly positive. And one of the
I
reasons
actually
why
do my
people
leg
think
day
about
is
not being as strong as
every
it was
day on my
before
bike
is
because
that
when I
the
ride, I
Fed's gonna
ride race
respond.
They're
bikes
gonna get a rate cut.
and
Yeah.
I'm pushing hard with my
So, I
legs.
mean, no president's
So
had
I
the
save my
money
legs for that because that's like 20 miles of hard riding. That's leg day right there.
9%.
Believe me.
Look, people have
I
a
got
right to be
legs.
concerned. Ordinary people, the idea that You're about to check and you gotta.
I got like
Fee?
I have like 5 carbon fiber race bikes, road bikes. So
Or your credit card.
I got into a couple of good races already the last couple of days. So that's like hard riding for like 20 miles. Pretty fun, though.
Now we go to 17 lives in 15 minutes. By the way, I hate that Fox News has to be the one. Fox News credit.
All right, this one's done.
But when they do stuff like this, we must share it.
Just waiting
And I
on the
will-
rice
but I
now.
wish it was there for people doing the same
That's
thing.
good.
They did that. Fact check it. They'll fact check Trump all day.
That's that.
But let's just rely on Fox News for this just a second. You guys know how I feel about the mainstream media. If you haven't,
I'm just waiting on the rice.
slammed the like button. My last live stream was knocked off because YouTube decided to be sensitive. and
At
not
first,
like, stream off. So if you're
well,
back right now, don't know what happened to that
I'll
stream.
show
Grab
you.
your back, smash the like
I'll
button.
show you something.
Let's get to it.
This week with CNN, if you saw it, you may have watched it yourself. You set quite the record. The New York Post reports this. In a brief 17 minutes, Biden told 15 lies, nearly a lie a minute. From whoppers about the economy,
When I ride,
allegations on Israel,
I
Biden's
wear this
fantasy
bib
plan of a
right here,
presidency that
okay?
voters know is false.
I wear
So
this
what we want to
bib.
do is put it all together, all right? So
And
on
it's like
screen, you see
spandex
all,
material, but it's got this pad
15 that the
right
New York
here
Post lists here. I don't know what
that
you favor, Martha.
goes in
Line
your
one is
crotch
actually
area.
15
So it's a
million
pad
jobs to be president.
right
Problem
there.
is
It's
that
real thick,
all those jobs came back
cushiony,
because COVID went away.
and that's in between your setup and your seat, so it really helps a lot.
Nope. That's right. And on it went. And there it is right there, 9%.
If it wasn't for that pad, definitely, it would be hurting for sure. Swimming is definitely, swimming's the best thing you could probably possibly do as far as working out, for sure.
Just look at the interview. Let's go to, let me go search it up real quick.
I used to go swimming, when I was at 24 Hour, now I'm at Planet Fitness, and they don't have a, yeah, no blue balls allowed, man.
Demolished this way, and there was no pushback.
But yeah,
No pushback.
plus like, I was pretty heavy when I started, so the heavier you are, the more it's gonna hurt, because it's more pressure, right? But I'm losing a little weight, it's getting less pain, you know.
Oh, never mind. My bad. This ain't. Oh, this is about the documents. This is really good. I should actually save that video for us to watch. But
Oh,
there
that
was a
shit
part
is so good, man.
where
You gotta try this stuff,
lying.
man.
And he also said that January 6th happened in September.
Liquid Death.
So he's
It's like $2 a can. It's worth every penny. Since I've been drinking Liquid Death, I've been drinking a lot more water, actually, because I enjoy it. And they use agave plant to sweeten it, and to get their carbonation, they do the carbonation the same way they brew beer. That's how they get the carbonation for Liquid Death. I think that's part of the reason why I like it so much. It's like drinking beer almost.
If they go into Rafa, they haven't gone in Rafa yet.
All right, so that's almost done.
I'm not supplying the weapons that have been used.
Oh yeah, and he's going out of Israel. I mean, this guy, it's unbelievable.
All right.
It's unbelievable what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot
So we're
going
just
on.
chilling right now, waiting for the
What you think about Elon Musk posting more stuff about
rice.
He's waking up legitimately a Biden supporter, voted for Joe Biden in 2020. I think he's gonna do that again.
Sodium.
Okay, I do have one more video to show you guys
Let's
about
see.
Trump, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I
Shit,
really,
I can't see
I
that.
feel we
Let me
have
get
to share
my
this video. And I didn't get to share this video, but you know, I think some people think that I've turned on Trump. Oh, you're turning on Trump. No, I'm holding everybody accountable, especially myself. If I do something wrong, I'll say it out
Sodium.
loud. But here's another video.
10 milligrams
That I just have to,
or
I have to share with you
0%.
guys because
0%.
it is just,
Total carbs
in my
1%.
opinion, it's just too good.
Sugars,
It's too good.
4
Here's the video
grams.
right here.
8%.
Here's the screen right here.
Yeah, so it's pretty
Video
good,
is-
man.
is the best
20
video I've
calories
seen of
per
Trump, and it
can.
really made me fall in love with the process again of studying why.
Yeah, that's pretty low. Pretty low in sodium, actually. It's really good, man. I mean,
Smash the like button, guys. Here we
I'm
go.
addicted to them. Totally.
And when Hillary Clinton was running against me, she said,
I like them because they hold the carbonation longer, like, and you don't have to have them super cold because they're good, like, kind of lukewarm and, you know, either temperature, but it stays nice and fizzy all the way down. Where like a lot of the other brands, they get flat you know, by the time you're halfway done, these don't get flat. They stay pretty good. So I love them. We got other flavors. This is berry, called Buried Alive. And we got this one. This is mango. This one's mango. Okay. It's called Mango Chainsaw. And then this one here is Convicted Melon. It's melon.
So that brings me to
Melon
World War
flavor.
III.
Okay.
And I've been keeping
They're
track
all really
for the last
good.
few days, and I gotta tell you, man, I've been watching David.
Get them at
Duchovny.
Stater Brothers for like $2 each.
Man, we've been talking. And boy, oh boy, does it feel like we are losing control here.
And it's
of
good.
what's going on. And sometimes
Rice
it
is
feels
still
like,
going.
bro, shit is gonna break out.
It is good. You should try them.
It's not gonna be the best. And
It's
we
the
should always
fastest
prepare
growing
mentally
water
for what's
company
to come.
ever.
There's a revolution happening online. It's not a physical one. It's not saying, oh my God.
And
I'm
they only come in cans.
revolutions. But
Okay.
one thing I will say is that I've noticed that there is an eat cake.
But I just like them because it makes me drink more water.
Spend some time on TikTok.
You know,
Or
that's
just
my
like you
biggest
said,
problem is I get dehydrated because I don't drink water.
There was the Met Gala. And I'll
Oh,
get
you're in
out.
Canada? You can get them on Amazon, actually. You can
And a
order
lot
them
of people are
on
seeing
Amazon
this
also. But it's worth it
The
to me.
rich
I
are
mean,
legitimately
anything to make me drink more water, you
Americans
know.
struggling, and they're doing these events, and all these things are happening.
Canada makes
And
my
this is where I
favorite
think
car,
Trump
the
and why
Bricklin
Trump is
SV1
Trump is legitimately addressing
from the 70s.
that inflation is a thing.
Here, I'll put it right here. You can look at it. It's a bitchin' car that
Wars
was made in
are-
Canada.
Evil is a thing. Trump is legitimately addressing these things that the everyday American is struggling with.
It
So
was
while people die in Gaza, people die in the Ukraine.
Bitchin' car from the
people die in
70s,
certain
man.
parts
It's
of
pretty
Africa,
trick,
slavery
too.
is still happening in some parts of
Canada's
the world. While all these
had
things
it
are
going
happening,
on when they made that
all
car.
these millionaires, it's like the Hunger Games.
I always wanted to go up to Canada.
I'm telling
I
you,
bet it's really nice
there
up
is
there.
a trend going on right now where and this is why I think TikTok
What's up, Travis?
is legitimately winning. In
Thanks
my
for
opinion,
stopping
and
by,
why it's
man.
gonna get banned.
Hope everything's well.
Because I'm gonna show you something.
I'm waiting for my rice right now to
TikTok,
finish,
There's a trend where they're blocking
and then I'm gonna serve it
They're
up,
literally blocking
and
celebrities.
then make a
They are
thumbnail,
blocking
and then I'm gonna
celebrities.
get to chowing
I want you
down.
guys to see this real quick.
Not much.
I want you
It's
guys to see
chilling.
this video.
Awesome.
Let me see.
Today's
I'm
my
gonna show you an
Sunday, so I'm gonna eat
explanation
some
of what I'm talking
food,
about and why I think
chill out for a while,
it's about to go down.
and get ready for bed. I gotta be up at 5 in the morning, go to work.
Let's see real quick. Here we go. Celebrities
Sweet.
at the Met Gala telling
Sweet.
people to go.
Rice
That's what
is
he
great.
takes.
It is, man.
Let's
I'm
talk
getting
about
off
Haley
potatoes and
Bieber.
doing more rice lately.
Oh,
Gotta
sorry.
watch my figure.
Let's talk about Haley Bieber.
Summer's coming up, so I gotta,
This week's
you know,
controversy on social media after
try to
posting
get in
this from the Met
semi-good
Gala.
shape, you know.
And this lit her
Yep,
comment section
gotta
on fire.
make me a
Prompted
thumbnail
other
here in a
fans to
minute.
throw shade for being out of touch with
So
reality.
I got
Which begs the question,
steak,
why is this even an issue?
garlic,
Tesla
onion,
believes their platform should be their choice, right?
some
Platforms
carrots,
that they have built don't come
green
with any
pepper,
social obligation or
broccoli,
responsibility. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but
and
this
I
is
think
how
that's
is. They
it.
have
Yep.
zero social requirement to comment on current issues or even
Cheers.
acknowledge them. But what's crazy about a lot of these
Cheers,
celebrities
Travis.
is they do seem to be aware of what's going on, and they seem to be actively poking fun at it, which is why people are saying posts like this
so
are
good.
so wild.
I
Because
love
back
that
in
stuff.
1789, when Marie Antoinette was informed that the peasants in France
So
had
it's
no
my
rights,
Sunday, and it's
she
most
totally
normal
replied with,
people's, you know, that have normal schedules Friday today, so everybody's getting happy.
It's the most
And I'm like
out-of-touch thing a
winding
ruling monarch
down,
could
you know.
possibly say about
That's
their
okay.
starving people. But the difference between the ruling class then
I'm a
versus
mall
now
cop,
is
so
that
I
in
have
the
fun at
18th
work.
century, these rulers couldn't actually see the peasants.
I mean,
starving
they
in the
pay me to
streets.
drive
It was this
around
abstract problem that they were told
you know,
about,
talk
but
shit
they
to
weren't
everybody. It's
actually
funny.
witnessing it. So to their credit, even
Oh,
though
yeah,
it was a
cheers,
big
everybody.
problem in their palaces, it really wasn't until it was. But today, we all know exactly what is happening around
So,
the
yeah.
world because this is a window to the world. We know the craziest things that are happening as they are happening because
Should
those
be
are
good,
the
man.
things
that go the most viral. We've all seen what people are having to pay at the grocery stores. We have all
The real
witnessed
Paul
how
Blart.
our tax dollars are being
He's
spent.
my
We've all
idol.
collectively
That
experienced
dude's awesome,
how the
man.
mainstream corporate media and
He's the reason I got this job, because it looked like he was having so much fun.
feel better about the world that we're living in.
Yeah.
It's called
I ain't got the moves like he does, though.
Celebs have seen it the same as
But
we
yeah,
have.
that was a
They
freaking
share
funny
this
movie,
world
man.
with
I
us
love
now
that
in a
movie. It's
way
one of my
that
favorite movies of all
we've never
time.
had before, which is why
He's my idol.
Let's come eat cake seems so wild. The other crazy thing about this clip is it's sort of overnight
Paul
become
Blart.
a poster child for this entire genre.
I actually
of
saw him in
celebrity
Hollywood
flexing
once. Me and my
content
mom
that
went
is
to go
put
see a
out on
filming
these
of
platforms that
King
were
and
back in
Queens.
2014.
And I got to
10
see
years
him
ago,
perform
people
live,
found
man.
this
The dude's
entertaining
phenomenal.
and even
He knows his
aspirational
shit.
on some level. But flash forward 10 years when the
That's
world
the
was a
name
mess,
of
the
King of
average
Queens,
human
right?
being just wants peace and
Where
stability
he's
in the world.
the
This type
UPS
of
guy.
flexing down on the peasants
I saw him do a live episode. You
and
can
the
hear my mom
engagement
laughing in
numbers
the
on celebrity
episode. It's
posts
funny.
is proof of this. If you just look at Haley Bailey's post, she had
Anyways, I played that video.
All right, I gotta find something else
I played that
to
video because
watch
even
here.
though if Mary Internet actually said that or didn't say that,
Ooh, there we go.
the point being
Let's
is that
see here.
there is a lot going on TikTok. And the left is legitimately eating their own, because these are a bunch of leftist people that probably don't want the same lifestyle me and you want, but where people are finding,
Oh boy,
in my opinion,
not
where
much
people are
on
finding
YouTube right
unity
now.
is the fact that they are just laughing in your face and gaslighting.
Watch some
Which is
racing.
why I think, in my opinion, this is where Donald.
Duh.
There's never been a better
Oh my
time
God,
to
that's
switch
loud.
to Spectrum. Now you can get Spectrum Internet with
Yeah, I love King of Queens.
for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and one Spectrum mobile unlimited.
There, I watched
free for
Clay
12 months.
Milliken.
Visit Spectrum.com.
California
Mark,
energy
what's up,
policies
bro?
are shutting down
How you
in-state
doing,
power
man?
production
Thanks for stopping
faster
by.
than we can build
The stream's
alternative
almost
sources.
over. I'm gonna
That forces us to import
wait for the
more costly
rice to
goods
pop.
our needs,
And then I'm gonna
resulting in
serve
even
up a
higher
plate,
gas
take a
prices.
thumbnail, and it's time to graze the pasture. You know what I mean? Hope everything's well with you.
He's just a good old boy who loves burger.
I'm still dry. I got, I don't know, 3 weeks. No alcohol. Feeling really good, man. Just taking a break, you know what I mean? All right, the rice popped. I'm gonna go ahead and serve it up.
Today's May 10th, 2024. But let me tell you what was happening May 10th, 1998. That was the day that I got my NHRA Top Fuel license. And up until that point, I was just a sportsman, bracket racer, racing supercar, did some different racing, mainly in a dragster and mainly anywhere that I could afford to do it. Have been fortunate enough to have won a few national events along the way, but I became friends with a young man named Peter Lehman, and he gave me the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm married, I got kids. I worked at the Kroger Food Warehouse, mainly driving a forklift. But May 10th, 98, we were off and running to what has been
A
an
little butter.
incredible 26
Butter. I like a little
years
butter.
stomping on that loud pedal. I wanted to show you guys a few highlights along
Thank you,
the way,
Mark.
some of
Appreciate
the
that, man.
things that
Yeah, I feel amazing, dude.
I found.
Plus, I've been working out, so you know how I knew I'd feel good because this ain't my first time
1998.
drying up, you know. So I knew I'd be feeling good, and I feel better now than I did last time 7 years ago when I dried
This
up.
guy from Drummond, Tennessee,
It was 7 years, man, of
achieved his
drinking
lifelong dream
before I
of
had a
getting to
break.
drive the Top Fuel car.
So I figured it was time, you know, time
I was
to
the
take a
very
little
first
break.
Top Fuel car to ever pour
But I
out
know
this
me,
great
I know I'm never
car.
gonna quit, so you know, because I like beer too much. But definitely gotta respect your body and give it a, you know, let it come up for air every once in a while.
Man, I love this place.
So that's all I'm doing. Plus, it's kind of tight financially right now because the economy is so gnarly. You know what I mean?
The Chicago White Sox Top Fuel dragster. Pretty incredible, crazy weekend. And I didn't mention May 10th, 98 is not
All right,
only
wow,
my
this looks
sister's
so good,
birthday, Tracy. It is also the day I quit my job of 11 years at the Kroger Food Warehouse. But we went a couple years doing a few races here and there in Top Fuel, but still sportsman racing. And then we started the IHRA. And here's a couple clips from that.
Alright, get up on a thumbnail here. Gotta make it look pretty. Here, let me give you a gander.
This kid is quickly becoming the best story in racing. Not just drivers, having racing.
Wow, still sponsors.
Hell yeah.
The volunteers.
Wow.
January 31st, Super Bowl
It's all
Sunday,
about
we
the
come home, we
presentation,
had
you know
no
what I'm
idea
saying?
how to work on it. We just want to race.
Wow, Jim has got years and years of experience in
All right.
He'll always do experiment, but I don't think you'll see him experiment when it comes to the final round. Jim's all about winning the race. Milliken in a good lane this weekend. And it helps off the line, but not by much. Both of them, you can see something go away on Jim Hinstar now.
See if I can do it.
Speed falling off to like 289.
Let me get my tweaker light. I'm gonna do no flash.
What a week after Milliken.
Flash usually washes it out so much.
Ready at the starting line. He's a couple minutes better going past the tree. In reaction time, Milliken's got a cylinder out, as does Cooper at the 8th mile mark.
Alright.
Right at the finish line, it's the winner, Enterprise's car, picking up one. Look at how close it was. That much. It's about 11 cars, a little bit more. Wayne Milliken picks up the win. And that's a real nice
Yeah.
run.
Well,
you know what? That.
Could have dialed in and bracket raced that thing. Oh,
Try it.
That's beautiful.
I'm getting shadowing, that's why.
With a better than two reaction times, runs right on down through there, 468, 311 miles an hour. That is
Okay,
low
and then
EQ
one.
for the weekend.
Let me tell you
Yeah, Whiskey
You
Woman.
don't think that
Thank
was
you.
exciting? You wasn't riding in that car.
I'm not the
Let me tell you
greatest
something.
cook,
It
but
was
you know, I try, man. My dad was really good. My dad could take leftovers and make a gourmet meal out of it.
Grenaded that engine. Another 64 Clay Milliken. He will get the win. He becomes the winningest
Hey,
driver
that's
in
it.
professional history for the IHRA.
No, I did it all for the pro. It's all good. I'm gonna take this mic and it's all done. I'm just gonna take over this job. You know, one of these days, you know, we have it. You know, one of these days I might have to find something else to do, and Medusa might give me a.
All right. I'm going to wrap this stream up. Thank you all for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And, you know, whenever I'm live, drop in, man. Say hi. It's cool talking to some of you people, all of you. So y'all have a great evening, and we'll check you later. See ya.